There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. Let's see who we have here this morning. Melanetti, living free, zip codeless. Good morning, good morning. Traveling Merton and Sue. Good morning, guys. Good to have you. We had a nice visit with Traveling Merton and Sue as they came through Arizona. And they're actually in Texas on the way to get their new puppy. So that we're excited about that. All right. Herbert Hoover Museum video. That was cool. Yeah. We went out to the zoo with Merton and Sue. There's a zoo in Tucson area, a pretty nice zoo. It's been there a long time, and we had a great time with them. Step Van Dan is here, first channel member in the house. Good morning, Dan. Good to have you. Hope you're staying warm up there. Fairy Dust is here. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I always start my Monday mornings off with Ava Potterfield and friends. And she is recovering, not feeling good, but she is recovering. She was down for about 5 days with the crud, and it seems to be going around. I'm a little nasally. I think I picked something up, but hopefully it doesn't advance too bad. There's James Caitney's. Good morning, James. Good to have you. Nancy is here. Now, Nancy is normally working this time of day, but she is here. Thanks, Nancy, very much. Scrolling. See who else we have here. Another member in the house, Mo Bang for your bucks. Good to have you, Tim. Tim's making his way back to California from Illinois. Hope your trip is going well. In fact, you may be back by now, huh, Tim? Happy Monday to you, Brene. There's Lily. Good morning, Lily. I just watched a short that Lily posted on her puppy, Pippi. Boy, she's a cutie. She's a cutie, all right. Scrolling. No worries, Lily, no worries. She Devil Adventures is here with that beautiful bus. Thank you, Tommy, for being here. Hope your Monday's going well. There's Tim giving Brene a little hard time. It takes time, Tim. It takes time to pick the van out because it's got to be the right one, right? It's got to be the right one. It's got to fit. Inquiring minds want to know where Tim is. Scrolling. Nancy saying hi to everybody. All right, Southern California got in at midnight. I think Tim hit some snow up there in Flagstaff as he was passing through and was slow going there for a while, it sounded like. There's Diane Phoenix. Good morning. Good to have you. We're all wondering how Ron Darrell is doing, Ron Darrell Adventures. We haven't seen him come up on YouTube in a while. We understand he is home recovering, but no news. We're hoping to hear from him. There's Ringo and Czar. Good morning, Ringo. Good morning. Good to have you. There's Janice. Good morning. I think it's late night for her, or early morning. There's Lee. Good morning, Lee. Morning. Scrolling. I'm catching up here. All right. Merton is listening and editing. It's kind of cold this morning. I think it was 36 last time I looked at it. We were supposed to have a freeze warning, but we didn't get the freeze out here where we're at. I'm okay with that. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Bad Idea Lab is here. Woohoo! Good morning. Scrolling. Everybody's saying good morning. Yeah, the new puppy, huh? Merton and Sue are excited. They're on the way to get Gracie. Is going to be their new Boston Terrier. And they're headed down there to pick her up. That'll be the most spoiled dog in the whole country, I'll tell you. Good morning, Bree. Everybody's saying hello to Bree. Bree is a popular young lady. And she makes some great videos, too. Chasing waterfalls, chasing calves, and all kinds of interesting stuff on her channel. And she's really good at saying hello to everybody. Exploring Canada, Karen's here. Good morning. Sipping coffee, getting ready to go to the gym. Can you run a mile for me, Karen? I need it because I'm still carrying my holiday weight. And Lucas hasn't worn it off of me yet. Here's Lucas. Let me see if I can get him in the frame here. Yeah, there we are. There's Lucas right there. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Lucas. Yeah, he insists on coming in saying good morning. So he wants to go out and play ball. It's too cold right now, Lucas. It's too cold. You have to wait. Okay? You have to wait. You have to wait a little while. Oh, yeah. Ava had a scare there. And then she caught a bug. So she's had a tough time of it here recently. But she's on the mend. There's Pippi Short. All right. Karen's on her phone, can't tag, but we appreciate you being here, Karen. Met Karen, gee whiz, a couple years ago. We both had drones. I still have my drone, and I believe she still has hers, and we exchanged ideas and conversation. She's way up there in Canada where it's really cold right now. A little crappy weather. And you found it in Arizona, huh? There's Lorna. All right, I know you would, Diane. Even Diane's not hearing anything from Ron, so we keep him in our thoughts and prayers, and hopefully his recovery is going well and he's just laying low. There's Lorna. Good morning, Lorna. Hey Siri, what's the weather here today? It's 48. She says it's 48 right now, but it's really like 36. We had about a quarter inch of rain yesterday, which was nice. Yeah, I think Tim will be at the meetup, the Ironwood meetup, which we're preparing for. It'll be good to see him again. Neither rain nor snow will stop Mo. I was a mailman. That's right. That's right. My dad was a mailman. I know what you went through. It's not an easy job. Not an easy job. My dad always complained. He said, you know, when I was early in my career, I knew the names of the dogs. I knew the names of the kids. I watched families grow. And then as time went on, they started paying more attention to numbers and how many pieces you handled and pieces of mail and all that stuff. And he said, I never had time after that to chat with my customers. That's who he considered his customers, were the people that he delivered mail to. And that really frustrated him because he enjoyed keeping up with people on his route. But he had a good career and retired, was able to retire early. There's Debbie F. Good morning, Debbie. Good to see you. Yes, she does, Lorna. She makes some great videos. You watch Bree's videos and you'll smile. She's fun. She's chasing waterfalls or chasing animals on her farm. Good morning, Ava. We're just talking about you. Hope you're feeling better. No, it's been a rough couple of weeks for you, but we're all pushing good thoughts and praying for you. Ooh, it's raining in Texas, huh? Ava says hello to everyone. She played some music this morning, Monday morning, which we always enjoy. And her and Doug have a great live stream on Friday evenings that we watch when we're eating dinner. And they share their music live with us. Not many times you can get a live performance like they put on, but we always enjoy it. What do you think, Lily? You think Lucas is spoiled? I think he's a little spoiled. My sister is coming to visit next week. We're going to pick her up at the airport on Tuesday. She's coming in Tuesday afternoon. And she's actually got snow up there in Iowa, northeastern Iowa. So she's going to stay. She's going to stay. She's coming tomorrow. I lost a week, but she's coming tomorrow. And she's arriving, looks like 6:30 in the evening, actually. So she's staying tonight in a hotel close to the airport because they got snow up there. And she doesn't want to miss her plane. So we'll be happy to see her tomorrow. She'll be happy to be here because it's warm here compared to where she's at. They're at like 0 degrees. And I'm complaining because we're 36 or 40. Must be late. Every time I yawn, my eyes water. Yeah, I'll bet it is, but we appreciate you being here. Ooh, birthday cake for breakfast. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, Oki and I lived in Omaha, Nebraska, and New Hampshire, up on the coast in New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And we had our share of snow and cold weather. So that's why we live down here in southern Arizona now. It is pretty. Traveling Merton and Sue just joined as a YouTube member. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. That makes 16 members now that I have. Appreciate that very much. That includes Mobank for your bucks, Step Van Dan, Fox Van D, Jolly Matilda, Naj from Florida, Crafty Traveler, who's going to be here at the meetup, Gracie and Jacques Adventures, who is going to be here at the meetup. Gracie just got a new van. Blind Views, Van Life Rocks, that's Ray. Fit for Expedition, Greg and Kelly, Johnny's Journey, who does awesome van builds, Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living, Traveling Tramps, and CR View, as well as Roy and Becky's Travels. By the way, Roy and Becky come up live here at 11 o'clock Arizona time. I think Becky is back home in Indiana. She's got a grandbaby that's fixing to be born. And so she went back home to see her. Ooh, snow. Oh, I was going to play something for you, and I got waylaid there. Let me see. Thank you guys for joining the channel. Appreciate it. And I look forward to when you guys are monetized and I can join your channel. Oh, there's Grandma Kelly right there. Good morning. Good morning. Boom. We are here and you are shared. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma Kelly. She has some really interesting live streams on Tuesday morning. Another must watch for us. Always interesting conversation. Ew, lots of rain in Australia. I stopped at the Ironwood meetup on the way back to. Okay, you're planning on passing through, and that's good. Snow, snow, snow. Everybody has snow. We had a 1/4 inch of rain, which the desert certainly needs. Should set us up for some pretty good wildflower season if we get more of it. And Grandma Kelly is also a member. I forgot to mention that. I appreciate that very much, Grandma Kelly. Yeah, Ava can't tag. We got you covered, Ava. I always try to tell our mail person thank you, and they appreciate it. You know, it's a tough job, Lily. It's a tough job. I think Tim is back in California for a little while, and then he's going to head back. So the Ironwood meetup is coming up February 2nd. So I picked up wood yesterday. We always have a fire while we're there. And so I picked up some wood yesterday, getting it ready to haul out there. The campground is just a couple miles down the road from our place, so it works really well if I prep everything before people start rolling in. The challenge is going to be getting the campsite because the monument that we live in here is getting more and more popular. And more people are coming out to camp. So we'll need to snag a campsite here, and I'll be driving through from now until the 1st of February to pick one out and hopefully get one big enough for everybody who's going to show up. Grandma Kelly saying hello. I agree with you, James. I'd rather have rain than snow. You know, we're all dealing with our... Yeah, good question. Flying or driving? Looking forward to a wonderful 2024. All right, Joey's getting out of the hospital today. Grandma Kelly's son Joey's had here. I'm getting interruptions here. Okay, so you are driving then. Okay. Oh, thanks a lot, Janice. Thanks a lot. 61. 61. James Catnese just became a member. Thank you, James, very much. Appreciate it. You are. Very cool. Thank you, James, very much. This healing blanket. Oh, heating. You have a heating blanket? Ah. Yeah, I bought one recently for the RV. It's a 12-volt heating blanket. And I went out and tested it out. Moabang's been a member for 16 months. Awesome, awesome. Demoted to Airman Basic? Ha ha ha. Good morning from the parking lot. All right, Gracie is here, another channel member. Good morning, Gracie and Jacques Adventures. She is in her new van, enjoying life, and she'll be making her way this way very soon. Gracie, I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, but I picked up wood yesterday, so for the meetup, so I'll have that ready to go. And whoever comes in first, snag a site. James says, Ironwood bound in 2 weeks. Awesome. Awesome. James, you let me know when you get in the area. There's Busby Adventures. Chris, good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing good and staying warm. We are, Chris. We're doing well. Not sure if she's at that casino, but I'll bet she's been in most of them. Casinos are a good place to lay up, have a meal. Okay, you're coming in a week early. That's good, Gracie. Let me know when you get in. I'll come out and say hi. Van Life Voyages is here. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya and Derek. You guys have a premiere or anything coming up? I didn't see anything. Good morning. Good morning. So last week on Monday during my live, I'm complaining about being cold and this and that. Guess what was happening in Japan? Did you guys hear about the big earthquake that happened in Japan? During my live stream, I saw these messages coming in. Okay, you do have a live this morning. Okay. First one after the holiday break. All right, if somebody could post Van Life Voyages link for their live, I'd appreciate that. But last week on Monday, everybody was off on New Year's Day in Japan, in Western Japan, and they had a 7.4 earthquake. Now I'm going to share a screen here and I'm going to show you what happened. Share screen, and hopefully this works. Here's Japan. So keep in mind that Japan is an island. I forgot to bring my iPad, so I'm going to bring up YouTube and look at comments and make sure this is working. But you can see Japan there. So on the left coast there of Japan, kind of up in the middle there, they had a big earthquake, 7.4 magnitude. And here it is right here, a closer view of it. So it happened on the Noto Peninsula. They had a 7.5 and a 6.2. They had a bunch of earthquakes in a row. And the little village there of Wajima was pretty much decimated. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to bring up YouTube here, make sure that's coming across. And I got my commercial I have to get through. Skip. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's working. I can see that. So that's where the earthquake was. And then here's a drone video. Let's see, share this tab instead. Okay. Here's a drone video of the aftermath of the earthquake. So what happened here was they had 2 major earthquakes and a bunch of smaller ones. It shook everything down, caused a lot of fires. Over 100 people died. And there's a lot of folks still in the rubble that they're trying to get out. The earthquake was so severe that the land there moved up 12 feet. And so on this Noto Peninsula, they actually have beach now where they didn't have before. Here, I'm going to share this tab and run this for you. This is what they experienced when the shaking started.
Oh, ここも全部。
So you can see it was pretty devastating in part of Japan. Now, Oki is from Japan, but she lives south of the main island of Japan in Okinawa. So her family was fine. Everybody made it through just fine. So there were no issues. Looks like I'm locked up there. Let me see if it comes back. I knew it was going to be risky sharing sharing these screens, but let me see if it comes back here. Give me a second. Yeah, I see I'm frozen right now. There I am. All right. I had a bunch of tabs open, so I knew it was risky, but I wanted to show those few. Yeah, California has a lot of those too, huh, Bernae? All right, I think I'm back. I'm back. I think I'm back. Yeah, it is shocking, huh? And you folks that live in California, you know how those feel. Now, when we were in Okinawa, we would get a we would get a shake now and then, but nothing like that. Mainland Japan, the majority of the new construction they have there now is pretty much earthquake proof. I mean, I think a lot of their buildings can take a 9 magnitude earthquake, but the older construction, and there's a lot of that, cannot. And so there were people that were trapped in their houses, and because it was a holiday, everybody was at home. We heard some good news yesterday. They actually found I think it was a 93-year-old grandma in the rubble that was still alive. And so there were some good news events in all this tragedy. Yeah, it is. It is scary. It's no fun at all. Very similar, huh? Dave Wanders is here. Good morning, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Dave, are you wandering somewhere or are you at home? Did you wander your way back home? Because I know you've been out wandering. Hawkins Family Adventures this year. Good morning, Sandra. Oh, we live over a fault here in California. Yeah. I thought it was pretty amazing that that the Earth moved up 12 feet in the area where that earthquake was, and they have a beach area now that they didn't have before. But that's just goes to show you, Mother Nature's in charge. Oh, Diane's on a fault line also. Yeah, when you're trapped in a building, can you imagine being inside a building when it starts shaking? Where do you go? Especially if you're 3 or 4 or 6 stories up, you know? Okay, you're still with Badge's group. All right. I understand Badge is coming down somewhere on the 20th, so that's about 12 days from now. So we look forward to seeing him. Some positive for all the negative, right? Yeah. All right. So prayers and thoughts for all those people in Japan trying to recover. I mean, it's been a week and they're still looking for people in the rubble. A lot of that is just burnt to the ground. So makes me think, I complain a little bit about the cold weather. I complain a little bit about snow. I complain about aches and pains, but that's nothing compared to what they're dealing with. Flagstaff does have snow. It's a nice place for it to visit. And so my sister's coming. So I'm going to pick her up at the airport tomorrow. There's Lucas again. Lucas, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Let me get you over here. There's Lucas. There's Lucas. All right. There he is right there. Yeah, there's Lucas. He says, Dad, I want to go outside and play ball. I want to play ball. Yeah. I want to play ball. Huh? Yeah. This all this stuff here is all my solar powered equipment. I have solar on the house here, and I run an inverter, charge all my batteries and everything on that little table there. Oh man, I'll bet that was scary. It was squeaking and swaying. That would not be fun. That's not my idea of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of fault lines in California, huh? We always joked in Arizona someday California was going to break off and float away and become an island, and that we were going to have oceanfront property. Yeah, that's right, Chris. You're in the middle of a bunch of corn. Now nothing is going to fall on us. And Chris, what state did you move to? I've forgotten now. Ah, shucks. Yeah, a lot of shucking going on where Chris is. Iowa's got a lot of corn too. We enjoy going up there when the sweet corn is due to come out. I think it's like September, August, September. We got to get up there next summer, maybe. Oh, you even have fault lines up in Oregon, huh? Arkansas, that's right. That's right. Okay. So that turned out to be a good move for you, Chris? Yeah, if the shaking starts, run out into a field. Yeah. It does shake you up. I mean, it scares you when that happens. I would not want to go through that. Geez, I remember, even being in Texas one time. I was at Lackland Air Force Base, Texas, and we had a rumble go through. I was laying in my cot, and the whole building, it was a dormitory building, the whole building shook. Just scared the crap out of me. And I still remember that like it happened yesterday. I'm for that. California is moving north and being subducted under the North American plate. Yeah, those plates are moving around, and that's what causes it, huh? Mill and Nettie finished breakfast. What'd you bring us? What'd you bring us? Yeah, we're looking forward. We should have a good meetup. We're Fit for Expedition. Greg is working on a musician who's going to come out and play. And we were talking about that yesterday. So we're going to have a young lady play some music for us on one of the evenings. I'm not sure what. We're going to have some tours of the Ironwood Monument coming up. Some raffle prizes, like I'm going to raffle off a few of these. This is the sticker, the Ironwood Meetup sticker. And this is I made these for phone holders. They work pretty good. You set this on your desk, or if you're in a van and you have a small space, you set this and watch Desert Adventures in Arizona on your phone. Pretty cool, huh? And so we're going to have some games. We're going to have some cornhole games. Greg, Fit for Expedition, has some horseshoes. What else we got going on? A lot of good stuff going on. And then I imagine we'll have some live streams while we're out there. It has been good. That's good. Yeah, it takes one season and you get back into the swing of things, right? For the weather. Remember when we moved in the military, we would uproot and move, and sometimes you're moving in January and you're shoveling snow from your new house before you even get moved in. Greer's Ferry, 3 hours away. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if, this will be something that people can take or leave it, but I bought one of these one time and it broke because it was real small and chintzy. And I decided I can make that. And you just cut that angle in there so that the phone sits, and the width is important depending on your phone. So I have some different widths, and we'll see how it goes. caught your first fish. Happy Place Camping is here. Good morning. Good morning. Felix and Jesse. Oh, Happy Place Cooking. That's the other channel. Happy Place Cooking is here. That's Felix. Almost to 1,000 subs. I watched a video yesterday. So if you haven't checked out Happy Place Cooking, she does meals, quick meals, and oftentimes they're good meals for nomads if you're on the move, quick and easy. So good to have you. All right, what else is on my list? So I got a notification that StreamYard has portrait mode now. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but you guys have taken video in portrait mode, right? Portrait mode is when your video like this, landscape is like this. Well, StreamYard, you can stream in portrait mode now. And supposedly it's for Instagram, but I see the new setting is in there today. So you go to settings and click on the general tab and you can change to portrait mode. So I may play around with that. Back in September, huh? 5.9 shook me around a bit. Yeah, those are scary. Scary. Starlink, setting up Starlink. Okay, Gracie, good to see you. And we look forward to seeing you soon. So Hawkins Family Adventure can use some help too. Almost up to 400 subscribers. So check her out. Yeah, I've got about 8 or 10 of those that we're going to raffle off. So, and then I think channel members might get one too. Thank you, Ava. Appreciate it. There's CRView, another channel member. Good morning. Good morning. They're coming to us from Quartzsite, Arizona. Did you guys get rain yesterday, Tim? We had about 1/4 of an inch of rain here, so that was nice. The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Good morning. Good morning. I missed your Jeeping video, Kenny. I got to go back and watch that. You may not make it to any meetups this year. We had a pretty short year as far as meetups go, too. We haven't been to any this year. Well, not since last January. So with the gas prices the way they were, we didn't make it. And you get six gallons or 6 miles per gallon with an RV. We didn't go very far. There's Felix's channel. Thank you, Brene. Quite a bit of rain. You had winds up there too, huh? Yeah, we had winds here too, as a matter of fact. It should be good for the desert. And I think Quartzsite only gets like 1 inch a year. And a couple weeks ago, they had a 2-inch rainstorm come through. So they had water running everywhere. And I'm hoping that we get enough rain to have a good wildflower season. If we get rain like this every couple weeks through the winter, and when the spring comes, we'll have wildflowers, beautiful wildflowers. In fact, I have one picture to show you of Lucas Here's Lucas in a poppy field, and this is right down the road from us. So this is what our wildflowers look like when we have a good winter rain. Just a whole bunch of wild flowers, and those are yellow poppies. And that's Lucas right after we got him. That's our boy right there. That's our boy. All right, Dave, thanks for popping in. Tell Badge and the crew we said hello. I know, Mo Bang, I know. 25 miles to the gallon. I know. I want to be able to stand up, though. I'm getting too old to crawl around on my knees. My knees are bad, and it's tough to crawl around. Now, Oki and I actually started off with tent camping, when we were young and poor. And we got into vans. I had a van, a 1971 Dodge van. That was before Oki and I met. And when I lived in Utah, and I camped in that a lot. And then Oki and I had a 1987 Ford van, 3/4 ton, and I built the interior out of 1/2-inch plywood, and then did a burnt wood clear coat on it. I had cabinets. I had a sink with a little hand pump, had a toilet, and I still have that bucket from that van, and that was back in 1989. I still have that bucket. But yeah, we did a lot of van camping, and we traveled across the country. We were in the military. We were always on the go, and everywhere we went, we found camping. And so probably the most beautiful camping we did was up in New Hampshire. Beautiful area up there. If you've ever been up there, a lot of forest and lakes, and just beautiful country. But they have that snow stuff up there, so we only stayed there as long as we had to. Yeah, you guys have a lot of rain, huh, Sandra? Up in Oregon. Too much rain. Yeah, it came out good. That was a good picture. Yeah, the thing, Debbie, with flying the drone over the wildflowers, once you get up to a certain altitude, you can't really see them, but you can do a low level flight, and it comes out pretty cool. They are, and they cover everything, those poppy fields. We get a gallon per feet. That's right. You got that beautiful, beautiful bus. That's the way to go, huh? We get around 20 to 25 miles per gallon in a diesel. Now, our truck is diesel. We have a Dodge truck. It's a 2014 that we bought before I retired, and with the idea of running it, 300,000 miles. We're at 110,000, so I think we have plenty of time left on it. And it's a diesel. It's got the 3.0 liter diesel, a little 6-cylinder turbo, and it gets about the same mileage, around 25, 26, and around 22 when we're towing. So diesel is definitely more efficient. I can stand up. Yeah, when pulling your camper. 12 to 15 pulling the camper. See, and that's not bad. Get around 20 in the Hummer. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. '88 Plymouth Voyager. I remember those. Yeah, it sure is. Northeast is beautiful country up there. Talca Detector is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Dodge Ram 2500 4x4. I'll bet that was a good one. Was a diesel, yeah. And those old diesel trucks were good because you didn't have all that anti-pollution stuff on them. You could actually work on them, huh? This 2014 that we have, I mean, that goes into the shop when it breaks because I'm not going to mess with it. All right, there's Van Life Voyages live stream coming up. Where are we? We're at 57 minutes coming up, so we will do a raid over to Van Life Voyages. Oh, Flex, that's that van, that Ford van, huh, James? That's a good-looking van. It's a really good-looking van. But I think they quit making them, didn't they? Yeah, that was a nice-looking van. All right, let's see what else I have to share for you. Let's see. I've got some, a little bit of, oh, look at that. There's Bernays. There's Badge and Ellie, Okie and I. Van Life Rocks. There is the famous Mo Bang for your bucks. Awesome. Ah, okay. What I like about the older vehicles is you know, they're cheaper depending on the vehicle, of course. I have a 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee that's cheap parts and easy to fix, and that's what I like working on. The newer stuff and the technical stuff, and when you get into diesels, it seems to be too technical for me. But yeah, that's the challenge. It's my SUV Ford Flex all-wheel drive. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to run a couple videos, guys, and let's go over to Van Life Voyages. In the meantime, I'll run some videos on my outro, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for being.
I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go